In Flanders fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row by row. Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. Today I'm going to give you a memory I had from childhood. Every Memorial Day in the town where I grew up, there would be a parade, and it would consist of the American Legion and Boy Scout troops and community troops, and we would start in what would be considered the town square, and we would march from one war monument to the next. There was a Vietnam triangle, and there would be a World War I memorial, a World War II memorial, and a Korean War memorial. And we'd stop by the Protestant church, the Catholic church, and we'd end back in the town square. And that's where a retired military person who was attached to the American Legion, he would read the poem In Flanders Fields. And it really always struck me. In Flanders Fields is a poem that was written during World War I. It was written by John McCrae. He was actually a Canadian. And the poem speaks about Flanders Fields, which is an area that soldiers from more than 50 countries fought in the battle in World War I, and more than 1 million people, soldiers, are dead in Flanders Fields. And the thrust of the poem is that where the dead came to rest, poppies would grow there, and ultimately that became a symbol of the American Legion. But nearly 100 years ago, it came to be that the British Legion first took the poppies as a symbol of remembrance, and all of the Commonwealth nations, they celebrate Remembrance Day, which really is like our Veterans Day, but they call it a Remembrance Day, and they sell the poppies to raise money for veterans. But the memory that I have is that this poem In Flanders Fields was read every Memorial Day, and it's a powerful poem, and it's written from the perspective of the dead. And the theme of the poem is that the living have to go on fighting for the fallen soldiers. So I recommend that everyone read that poem. It's powerful, and let's remember our fallen. Thank you.